Okay, let's wait an extra 2 minutes so I know for sure that, you know, the broadcast won't end on itself. Okay, I probably won't wait 2 minutes, but like, just enough. Okay, I'm getting impatient. Okay, let's start. Okay, welcome back to Danganronpa. Happy Havoc. This is part 9, if I'm correct. Well, not really part 9, but like stream 9, because I've streamed so many. And if I remember correctly, we are now going to find out what has happened to someone from what Monokuma said, and everyone's sort of split up and looked around, but I can't remember exactly where everyone's gone, so I'm just going to talk to everyone.
So,
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go see what happened? What about the second floor? It's the only place that's new to us, so it seems like the natural place for it. Okay, let's teleport there. Focus. There's no one here. Doors open, but aren't they supposed to be locked? Oh, damn. Right,
For
okay.
this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh no, please. Who's died? Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya?
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there's no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girl's locker room. Why the girl? Why don't you just go to the boy locker room first? He was muttering as if he's talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girl's locker room door, and the door swung open without a sound. Why the girl first? Why not the boy first? In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh no! Oh my god, Chihiro!
Oh, what the hell? As if I was like, top ever said, hey, I bet she's lucky I sent her. I'm a fucking dead man.
Oh, Chihiro, no!
That's what you get for being a bitch, you call hockey.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I said, that's what you get for being a bitch, you should chill hockey. Don't worry about it. Oh, you get it.
Oh, wow. No, that's not, there's no time to joke about that, okay? What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Oh, man. I have a feeling Byakuya has something to do with this, you know. Why did he say to the girls' locker room first? Why not the boys' locker room first? Huh? If you're a boy, you normally go into the boys' one first now, unless he's like a freaking perv. Tried to suppress my scream, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of the TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling. Too confused to understand what he was trying to say. But before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard a scream. Did something... Huh? Are you gonna say the same thing again? Because I have a feeling you're gonna say something, and if you're gonna say it, don't say it. Okay, now that I said that, you couldn't say it.
You went on. We were meant to play Overwatch.
Oh, I knew you'd say that. Well, I didn't realize you'd say the second bit. Hey, technically, you didn't invite me to Overwatch, so yeah. Sorry. I'll play after this class trial. Sonny, you're not allowed to watch this because if you watch, you're gonna know how to solve this.
You didn't tell me you were online.
Time, which you may use however you like.
Do I have to?
The class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Psychers, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is dead, yes? Before you start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time has at all passed. It's like my senses of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. They all just stood there gathering around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man.
What
the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. This is all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't even have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Whoa. Okay then.
Yo!
Oh man,
Is this
Chihiro.
This is Anton, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? This is so weird.
No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dumb milk.
I'm not accepting you,
Dude, there's blood on it. What do you mean it's not important? Is this Chihiro's blood? No, there's more important things to worry about right now. Okay, should I talk? Can I not talk to these people? Who can I talk to? Oh, I can only analyze the things around. Okay.
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. Are those letters on the wall? Wait, okay, now I have to look at the... Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think there's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't that sound kind of familiar? The murderous fiend who kills again and again using the bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of the crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like ghosts attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname in the internet give this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend who grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going as far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at the stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was last to arrive and now she was standing there. No, why? Ooh. Good dog. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror movies then. This isn't a violation of school of rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I don't think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up in the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. I can't even say the word. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, it happened right. Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she
already missed.
Wow, well done. The world has the front and the back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter is all gone. That's all good, right?
I see!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Okay, I have to emphasis the not there. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It's best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? He totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's
myself.
no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Jesus, man. What? Does that freak you out? You guys have no balls, you know that. Is that just nothing down there at all? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Yeah, I sure did, chub.
The Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy top best on investigating.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Oh, Chihiro. Oh man, wait. Oh, you press L1 to show the background. Oh, Chihiro. Oh. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too.
Help me!
I have had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, this is just liquid. A dead body is simply an object. Oh Jesus. You're very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we will die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're oasis space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said.
Because...
If we can't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student lives would be all over, right? There you go.
So then,
in that case, why not limit to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting
Farewell
for you.
now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped
there
off.
is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. If we don't solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. Okay. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file. Okay, let me save it here. So if I want to do this again, I can just start from here. That's fine. So. Okay, first of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death estimated around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room at the 2nd floor of the school. A lot of these guys are breaking that nighttime rule of not leaving, innit? Yeah. The cause of death was was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file has been added to Truth Bullet. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. I swear you said you don't mind if I just died and I was a waste of space. Why do you want me to cooperate? Why not Kyoko? Huh? You guys would make like a perfect team. No, actually.
What?
Huh? I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor to contribute of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to stand around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'm working with Byakuya on this one. Okay. The poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during murder. I'm a little confused on something. Yeah, I am very confused on something, but I'm not going to mention it just in case if I'm wrong. That'd be really, like, you know, funny. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in the blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust? Okay, there's... Oh, bloody hell. Why is it every time I play, charge it like the freaking remote is dying? Hold on. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I'm so excited. This guy was like, Sumina, would you want to ride over me like a tsunami? I was like, yeah, I'll ride you like a wave.
Nice.
That's right. Very strange. What?
Well. Perhaps. However,
What? Let's go. What?
did you call for me?
That's right.
You need something? Yep. Unbelievable. Of course.
So, in other words, such ignorance.
Yep. Why you? Unbelievable.
That's fine. What? Very strange. I see.
Damn it! You're making now. That's impossible! I can't hear you!
What?
What?
That's fine. Don't make me repeat myself. What? Don't make me repeat myself. It's all clear now. I don't have time to play with...
I mean... Please! I mean... Well...
Very strange. Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah!
Let's go.
So,
That's fine.
what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. But...
That's fine.
Huh? What do you want?
It's Byakuya. What? Stop talking. Let's go. Don't make me repeat myself. Let's go. So, in other words, That's enough. What? That's right. Interesting. Such ignorance. What? So, in other words, That's right. Hmm. 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 That's right. So in other words, interesting. Such ignorance. That's fine. So in other words, Let's go. I don't have time to play with you. Goodbye.
Da-da-da-da-da!
I feel as if...
That's it! I'm sure of it! Well, it would seem...
Damn. No forgiveness!
I'll take more of a reaction though.
Okay, yeah?
Mommy, got
Oh, shit.
I want to chop
You wanna-
one off, man.
Really? Wow, okay.
My friends are gonna fucking
Murder,
kill me, but I want to
okay.
do it.
Bloodstained poster is the most noteworthy part, but the big breast swimsuit model was pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem that kind of place where you find something like this. Oh yeah, I checked that already. Oh, Chihiro. I can feel it. Wait, is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Kyoko! Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is that?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
So then-
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. I mean, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, she turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. It's definitely worth worrying about. Okay. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Hands are bound in what looks like some kind of rope. Oh, Chihiro. Oh, that's so... Rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position, huh? The rope has a plug. Oh, Ricky Miyake to this shit, man. Miyake, you're my main suspect right now. Has a plug. So that means this isn't rope at all. The more I think about it, the more it's only concerning me. Fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, that's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I don't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them after looking through the genocide file, there's something quite not right. Scissors! What does this mean? Hold on, can I actually look at the book? Oh wait, no, it's at the library. I don't think they'll let me see it again. Well, there's one thing most likely that ties all of these mysteries together. The truth behind the rope used to suspend. Figure out the certain place I need to revisit to look over it. Plus, I need to, it might help to look at Genocide Jack's case one more time. Oh, cool, they'll let me look at it again. Cool. Right. I really feel like there's something annoying about this. Like, I really feel we saw this in the other room, in the boys' locker room. Let's check the boys' locker room actually. Filming move, dead ass. Alright, let's get inside. Anyone here? Or just me? Oh, that stood out to miss. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. Okay. Why is there a boy? I don't know. Just like that. You were restless, man. Now this poster is a popular boy band called Tornado. Okay. Somehow it's not quite right to fit in a boys' locker room. Wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is. That's right, there's something strange about this. Boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. There's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? If they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knew a little bit about the locker rooms. Hina and Sakura, because they're the ones who were always in the gym. And probably Mondo as well. Because he looks like the type to exercise. Because he needs to be strong and stuff, innit? Is there anything else I can check? Or is that it? Alright, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the locker room on the other side and talk to Sakura. She could help me. Sakura is always the one talking about exercising. Right, okay. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up, since Hina and I use it together, or sometimes. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters.
However,
see. But there is something that has been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? I don't see a stain on the carpet now. Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it usually clean? As if there was never a stain there to begin with. It's in the other room. It's in the other locker. It's been switched. Okay, Mondo, let's talk to you now. I'm pretty sure you... Dude, real complex, but we weak. Okay. You already said the same thing. Where did it come from? Yeah, okay. Let me ask Hina. Because she might know. Wait, but since we're... Wait, if Hina's here, then... Wait, let me check where Hina is. If she's on the floor... No, wait, that's not where I want to go. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I need to go to Celeste to ask. Hina's in the dining hall. Yeah, okay, I'll ask Hina. But I'm gonna go to the library first. Jeez. Because I need to check something about the cable. Because I don't know if that actually went into the truth bullet thing. I can't remember. Can't believe, yeah, this was an archive and I thought it was an exit. Damn. I'm misinvestigating. Okay.
That's me.
So let's go to there. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. so you're not gonna mention. Wait, has he mentioned it? Hold on, let me check. Okay, he has. I'm still blaming Byakuya. Where's that file? Oh wait, cold cases are this one. I want to take another look at the genocide file. I know it's around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do stuff like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Why is Byakuya taking the stuff I need? Where are you going, man? Alright. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, man. You guys have the same laughs, man.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Alright, okay. Where's Byakuya?
Oh, his laugh is cute.
Where's Byakuya? God damn it, Byakuya! Give me the. There's still something. There's a fake dust on the desk. Maybe there's some clue here. Guess not. The lamp won't turn on. Oh yeah, there isn't a plug-in. Cord isn't long enough without the outlet here. Last time I saw it was definitely on, but it's... Yeah, that's why Byakuya was using the extension cord. See? I'm linking this dude onto this, man. He killed Chihiro, I'm telling you now. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. There's no extension cord here now, I wonder if. Okay, is there anything else I need to check? Okay, there you go. Where has he gone? Byakuya, show yourself. You cowardly, annoying douche. Oh, have you found anything?
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should confess our embarrassing secrets afterward. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Oh. Okay, let's go to the dining hall and talk to... Actually, no, we'll go to Celeste first. Where's the... Here, right? Yeah, the warehouse. Let's talk to Celeste about her witness testimony or something like that. Alright. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you and only
Actually,
you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What,
Indeed.
really? This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right.
Send me
Thanks.
your
Well,
location.
I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was
Yes,
gone.
indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste and it says she saw Chihiro carrying, which means the killer must have got rid of it somehow. Okay, keep that in mind. Thank you for your account. I will now go to Asahina-chan. Right. Asahina! Okay. Oh, Hina, how's Doka doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My hair was all swimmy and I'm just getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created out of space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was one of her big regrets. But I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did spend time with her?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep a distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said although you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. It wasn't just us. She stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex and kind of fine with the opposite? Oh wait, maybe she was just used to the guy spoiling her. The laws say you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I've never really seen her as that kind of girl. Okay. Wait, what? I didn't get to look at the file. And there was something else I needed to do as well. What was that? I thought there was something else I needed to do. It's too late now.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right there. Okay, let's save. Okay. This door actually freaks me out. It looks so huge. Even Makoto is really, really short, or it's really, really huge. So is everyone ready to walk? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding. I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. I told him I don't want to, but he forced me and I couldn't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible! Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay, now hustle over the elevator so I can get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Byakuya, you're such a bastard. And I... I ended up saying Chihiro Byakuya. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. I don't want to talk to any of you. Can I just go straight in? Okay, I'm just gonna... Byakuya, you give me that file now. I give you plenty of time to work with. Plenty to work with. Show me how far logic can take you. Give me the file. I need the file. Give it. Oh, okay. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I don't think a mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess that wasn't much help at all at this one.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? I don't know why the killer did what he did, or they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. You ready? We're doing this? I barely saw you. Where were you? Like, you were just gone.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Oh, wait, crap.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? off we go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. One last deep breath. I walked into the elevator with shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. Everyone, I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Oh man, the steel box sank with a heavy clunker clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. Ah, Jesus. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued descending without hesitation, until finally came to a sudden stop. Right. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with such stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very
Good, good. You're right, rare to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all.
Well?
Okay, then let's get the show on the road.
Thrills,
Everyone,
chills,
please find your
kills.
assigned seats. And so the curtains opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle. Okay, just gonna repeat the same thing like last time. Wait, let's save it and begin the class trial. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, let's review the truth bullets one more time. Okay, victim was Chihiro. Time of death was around 2 a.m. nighttime. Okay, so we need to remember the nighttime stuff. Okay, the body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head. She was killed instantly. That's important if they mentioned that, I'm telling you now. Okay, although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite that, Chihiro said she desired to help with her Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Okay, there's Toko, Sakura, Aoi, aka Asahina, Celeste, Kyoko. What other girls are there? Can't be 5 girls. Who am I forgetting? Hold on, let me go back. Unless there actually is 5 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there was 6. Oh wow. Okay then. Okay, so it can't be Sakura and Asahina because they tried to invite her but she didn't want to go. I can't see Celeste as a freaking, what do you call it, someone to exercise. Can't really see Kyoko trying to exercise either. And Toko, they don't even try to go with her. Dumbo found that's the murder weapon. As Chihiro had told everyone told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired strength more than anything else. To unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. You need a male handbook to enter the boys and female to enter the girls. It's not possible for 2 people to enter at the same time. Yeah, from one tap, right? Additionally, lending someone your e-book is violation, but you can get it from the main hall, right? Yeah. Found had been broken, which is apparently a rare occurrence. Okay. Leon's one is assumed to be broken, but Monokuma said it's not. So someone has taken Leon's one. And I assume it's a guy, because why would a girl need a guy's one? Unless they try to murder in the guy's room? We'll figure this out. Suspected genocide Jack victims include, a couple of others. They were killed in the same way. Mounted blast indicates killers like the student suffering split personality. Chihiro seems to have unconsciously kept her distance from other girls from the beginning. Meanwhile, it has been noticed she is along her male classmates. Okay. This is the stain of Sakura's drink in the boys' locker room, which means the carpet has been swapped. Wait, so if it's been swapped, that means the murder took place in the boys' locker room. Okay. So that means the posters got changed as well. Was not found on her body and apparently gone missing. Has been suspended in her hands, been bound with some kind of rope. Fatal injuries was blown in the head. Sakura mentioned she was responsible, but there wasn't any. Byakuya was known to use the lamp often, however the extension cord had gone missing at some point and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. This is about the blue jacket. Huh? You're still here? Wow. I commend your, what's the word? Your commitment. Oh wait, no, you're gonna do this trial. Leave. I don't want you to see the answer. Right, okay. Actually, no, feel free to stay. I don't mind anything. Okay, I'm not gonna go through that. Oh wait. Learning your handbook to another. Okay, you can't really use the regulations, but you just need to know them. Kill maximum of 2 people during a single killing game. Additional. Okay, there you go. Let me. Oh wait, it's already saved. Let me set some skills. In remembrance of Chihiro, I will use her one of memorizing a statement. The speed of memorizing a statement. What was that supposed to mean? Okay. Vocabulary increases bullet capacity. What bullet capacity? I'll just use it anyway, because it's just there. Okay, fitness preparations.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
We already know what that is. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It was there, mate. Locker room dumbbell. There you go.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's right there. That's obvious. They didn't say anything against.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Yeah.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Ooh. She thoroughly checked the body, didn't she?
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm thinking.
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
I'm so stupid. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer? Did he really kill Chihiro? Oh, okay. What's this? Okay. The lines of white lines will appear to destroy. Oh. I think I know what this is. Truth bullets will disappear if they hit those lines, so think of them as obstacles on your debate. But there's a way to keep those white lights from getting in your way. Press X to attack the silencer, which you can use to shoot with the white sound. If you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, if your action difficulty is at gentle, white noises won't appear at all. In other cases, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well, good luck and have fun. Oh shit. Oh, pardon me. I said it on mean, which is the hardest one.
How you doing?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Huh?
The culprit is...
Crap, I didn't see where they were.
Genocide Jack. I'm
Genocide
sure
Jack,
of it.
case filed,
Case
done
closed,
now.
as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Ah, wrong one! Oh, French! No! Oh, damn it.
Shoot!
Wrong foul. Panic.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
I'm case closed.
But
Why?
well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
Damn it, because of that stupid thing, I ended up losing a heart. So stupid.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Man, that's gonna affect my score. That's stupid.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
I just need the time and place to come.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
How they're strung up. How it was positioned.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
I want to turn up my volume a little because my sister is just playing stupid music. Okay.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Just like that.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can able to say it. Genocide. What does it mean? I remember. Oh, this Hangman's Gambit. Okay, this split personality. Wait, what? What? What?
Same. If I started buying vapes here, would you try it with me? If I started buying vapes, would you try it with me? Schizo. There we go.
Now I understand.
Schizo? Is that the word for multiple personality?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
perfectly acceptable.
Oh, wow, okay then.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing that shows Toko could have split personality, her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, yeah. What was that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah! She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The word in the front and back, a top, innie and bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. It's quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Could you put on earphones, please? Can you use mine?
I didn't express my feelings!
Sorry.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
Wow, who got mommy that care?
Jesus, why do you say weird stuff? Dia kau matuk, kau makan as well.
Who?
Yeah, dia kau matuk. Hold on. Apologies.
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Oh, you're such a bastard, Byakuya.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
What?
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Byakuya is such a bitch. I actually hate him.
I hate you.
Oh, finally someone said it.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean...
Ooh, Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh. No!
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yes! What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko? What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
That was an infectious laugh, man. I can't lie, that's actually funny.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Ooh.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay then. Softcore then.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Okay. This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Cool.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
Wow, okay then.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Ooh, okay.
Just kidding again!
Okay.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory... Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Okay.
Sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Oh! Maybe she's totally right about that, but there's something still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about all of this. Ooh, non-stop debate, and this time I will not try to rush. I'll lose the heart if I do. Status dead body.
Sorry, but...
Hold on. What's the status of the dead body? Had been suspended, hands had been bound with some kind of rope, fatal.
But I didn't kill anyone!
Nah,
you say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Oh, that was it.
Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I...
You say that, but
perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi...
when you compare the modus
operandi matches...
Oh, for fridge's sake.
No, that's wrong! Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
How she was murdered.
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
Ooh.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Fatal.
I got it!
Yeah.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Yeah, with scissors. This is like scissor. Yeah, it says the victim suffered multiple stabs across the body, delivered with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Not how, but what? Yeah.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
That they used to kill the victim with. It's more specific.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
He doesn't look like a Big Mac. And I get where the Mac comes from for like Makoto, but like where the big come from.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Hold on. Look at it again. From what the pictures they've showed us. Because we looked at the text.
Oh, there. Back to Maya.
Oh man, it doesn't actually let us see.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see, there's patterns surrounding me. Doesn't fit, figure it out. Chihiro was her friend, was a lover. Definitely not those two, so Chihiro was a girl.
A gun! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all dudes. Yeah. I wouldn't know names, but from the pictures they've shown, they are guys.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Little?
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
Oh, he's got cool.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Thank you.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
She said she used specific scissors, especially handmade for her. Shut your ass up, okay?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, she whipped them out. Where'd you get them from?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you!
Jeez.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Well, Byakuya knew about it. Exactly. I'm gonna point at him now. He's I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the killer.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Ooh.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
From the start? When you just kept saying, oh, let's go straight to here, let's do this. Oh, bloodlust. Why, it could be Genocide Jack. Looking back and
The
thinking about
way
it
you
now.
were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Locker rooms. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? You said the girls one straight away.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, that's what I said at the
The
start.
victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But how did you know Chihiro was dead if there was no announcement saying so?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Yeah, but you didn't know he was dead.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Indeed.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
You didn't know
Go
he was
ahead,
dead.
share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction what he just said. I have to make it clear to everyone. Okay. Now let's talk about truth bullets. If you aim at the weak spot, hold triangle, then you memorize the weak spot. Memorizing the phrase can be shot. Oh! So the current one, so we're not always given the right bullets. So we have to memorize other people's statements and use them against others. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your cylinder. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use it to make your case. When's it best to make a flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I have to say you don't use a flashback. You won't. I'll say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay. So this one for sure is a memorizing one. Okay, there you go.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
There you go.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely... That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who...
No, that's wrong.
Well, it's not wrong. It's just like, you know, objection, because we didn't know that, so...
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
You're being beaten. I thought having to only victories in my book. Defeat is not a word.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
How so?
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered and he's acting like it's nothing to do with
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Well, I can think of the lap.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Okay.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Chihiro's a girl, the way they brought her up, how as in like positioned her is different, how she was killed is different.
Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between the cases, evidence that proof is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? I think it's the cable. I honestly think it's the cable, like the outlet. Hold on. I read that lamp.
What?
Okay. I read this lamp. I use this often, however, it's been just... Okay, I think that could be it.
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong!
I keep pressing the wrong bloody button. I wish I could change it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Oh.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Pretty much, yeah. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally concerned. If he's not involved, then... Wait, not involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Okay, maybe... Now you're making me doubt myself.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Okay, I'm going along with Makoto. Like, I'm not gonna go with the crowd. I am not gonna be... Sandy, what is that word that you taught me today about following the crowd?
Conform.
I will not conform with everyone here. I'm gonna follow Makoto and it's different.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kill us all.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Kyoko, why you not saying?
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
How did you get in there?
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
It was in the girls' locker room. That's not something... A scene of the crime, yeah.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Oh yeah! Yeah, that's
How
what I meant.
disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
You're a letdown.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Oh, I got the evidence to shove it in your face.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
No, then you're definitely not the one, Byakuya. Oh, he fully admitted. Oh, okay, Byakuya, you're safe. This time you're safe, okay? Now I gotta prove that you're not it.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Oh shit,
Look
they're bringing
who's
more
in
people in.
Who? In what? In your little argument?
In the fucking argument.
Okay, don't tell me. Tell me later on.
I believe I do.
Did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual crime scene could have been...
Hey! Don't just move on without permission!
What do you
mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Okay. Evidence showing it took place somewhere else needs to focus on... does it have to be specifically these ones? Sakura's account. Spy. No. No, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I'm just gonna present this. Wait, the posters! Ah! I just lost life. Alright, okay. The posters.
I got it!
There you go. Thank God I didn't
proof
get it
that
wrong.
she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yes.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
What'd you notice?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Oh,
You're referring to
now
my
I think
protein
about
coffee,
the
aren't
coffee. Right, okay. I got you.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It's not that it was scrubbed away, it was new. Now I present the carpet. Jesus.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Jeez, don't get in my way. Sorry about this. No, chỗ đây lóng không để cho nè. Should I have really gotten into boy booking somehow? I think he's talking about e-handbook in the main hall. If I'm right. Boys locker room, broken e-handbook, 2 locker room posters.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main
hall.
hall.
That's it. There you go. He said it.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about
Leon's handbook, of course.
If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
No. But that's if she didn't use it.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten...
Ah! She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't... She used the thing...
Huh? I'm talking...
About Leon's handbook.
There you go.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, I almost got it wrong!
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Mời không thích à? Không thích. Sao không? Thích bông hoa hồng hoặc là bông hoa gì chẳng hạn, như đây bông hoa này nó có đẹp đâu. Vậy đắt tiền. Mua một mua cho mẹ một cây hoa để bao nhiêu?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Mẹ bảo đây là mẹ thích cây hoa.
Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hey, whoa! Is that it? Then Chihiro was killed in the locker room and the one who did it. I don't know why.
Hold on a second.
Oh, thank you, Kyoko, Lord Jesus. Knew you had something to say.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
This is a joke.
She's trying to say she's like... Oh... Chihiro's a dude?
What? What are you talking about? What
That
other
would
way
make
is
sense
there?
for the inferiority complex thing. Like, when you're a dude, you feel like you need to be more masculine. And by masculine, being strong. That's why she always wanted to be strong. Or he always wanted...
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Fuck it up.
Before I knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in lead. And where she took us was where the dead body was. Oh man.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands towards in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes was staring widely at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is...
Is what?
Is a boy!
I told you. What? Okay, I honestly thought of it as a joke, but it seemed like the only logical explanation. Oh god.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
I was gonna say, you were so calm.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Oh.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
No.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is a most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Really?
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Why would Asahina say we still think he's the killer when he was the one who was so confused about how he died in the boys' room and didn't even know he was
off
a
in his
boy?
own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Heck no! What?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah, okay,
But-
we've been through that.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Yeah, but like, let's not go there.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
Hold on.
And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. Just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Exactly.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
If Byakuya didn't do it, then someone who's Hiroka, who murdered Chihiro, is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was boys' locker, you need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, killer must have used their own. In other words, it has to be a guy, but still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Okay. Celeste's account. Disappearing stain?
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
True.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer!
No. No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Oh.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Okay. I am picking up on something right now. Track jacket, not blue track jacket. Okay, I see you there.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I better get going, I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Oh.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
I do?
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Really?
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Oh.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
The jacket really holds some clue. I really think the color has some clue to this. Because she didn't mention the color. But she told us the color before. I'm just thinking really deep about the color, and they also, well, they did say decent variety, so maybe about size as well, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Seth's account. Okay, I'm gonna use her account.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the
same blue tracksuit as him?
Oh.
My tracksuit is black.
Oh, jeez. Damn it. Shoot! I waited too long.
First of all, he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the...
I got it! It matched the one...
So,
the killer
was wearing the same...
No, that's wrong!
Mondo, no!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw a track jacket. Seemed he headed off to an exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, Did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm
sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry?
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony...
Oh yeah, he stuffed it in the bag. And he was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Oh.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it?
Oh.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
You think that I've been having a funny conversation, but right now I'm arguing with a bunch of people.
The way he talked, the way he was acting, the way he talked.
Yo!
What? That Zoe? Why didn't you answer?
She was calling you!
Well, you could have answered.
Are you dumb?
How am I dumb? You're the dumb one.
Yeah, it's always
The way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
I didn't even notice that. I only said the way he talked because it couldn't have been the way he was acting because he was acting normally.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
I
didn't. Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Oh yeah.
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, that... Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Final ground must have belonged to Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
Yeah.
For a fact indeed.
So is Chihiro.
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Really?
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
No, I doubt
That's
that.
odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Exactly.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Monokuma did mention there was a single weakness to it.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
By hitting its weak
I
point.
got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Yeah.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
Unless someone figured it out.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Yep.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Oh, I think I know how he figured it out. It's when he was doing that sauna thing, innit?
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, 'cause I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yeah, it can only be... is it Kishimaru? Is that his name? Oh crap, wrong button. Oh crap, wrong button. Hold on, what's his name? Ishimaru or Mondo.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Yep.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
He knows. Mondo.
Here's my answer! Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on! You've got it all wrong! He would never— I don't accept this! Show me the proof! The actual solid proof!
I think I know. Whoa, why is there so many? Okay, broken e-handbook. What? Wait, broken e-handbook fridge. What is the broken e-handbook? Found in the main hall. Yeah, I think that's it.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Oh, okay.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works.
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that the handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Ouch.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch!
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
Oh, man.
And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse with a duffel bag okay, I'm in a hurry, gotta go locker room. There's something everyone has you need to get into the locker room. Okay. Which locker room did Chihiro go into? Wait, hold on. Hold on, okay, let me leave that for last. Yeah. The weapon that they used. How is that there? As the murder took place, some spattered onto something. To disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else. There you go. Which locker room did the killer move to? The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it. Wait, took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime. Is that it? What did Byakuya what is it that Byakuya brought to the murder scene? It could only have been the cables. You tie them up. Then Byakuya arrived at the scene. What did he use to disguise what had happened? Where did the killer go after they were done? The sauna. They threw it in. When the handbook was thrown into the sauna, what happened to it? It broke. I'm guessing that's it. Okay, let's go back to the page that I ignored because I wasn't really sure. It was here. So that's him. Wait, hold on. Let me take this out and read it again. There's something everyone has that you need to get into the locker room.
Here's exactly what happened.
So that's right.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, it was the other one then. Okay. So the first one.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
There you go.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Oh, Mondo. I actually liked Mondo. Mondo is such a cool character.
Wait! No, this can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is a killer that almost wrote itself earlier this week. All I have to check is that one item of his and everything would be clear. Please. Fever time and nega time. During bullet time, if you press R1, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you press the button around, you won't miss. You can press X however you want to destroy. Really? But this only focuses on until it runs out. So make best possible time. It wouldn't be fair if only you got to access a specific time, right? So only prepare something called nega time that you can use. If your opponent activates nega time during bullet time, your tempo will disappear, making it a bit tougher to hit the buttons. At this time, no, never mind. I'm not sure. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what. Okay. Okay, so when he uses nega time, I'll use my fever time. Okay, cool. Wait, why are we doing him?
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show Show me some evidence! I won't listen! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! I won't listen!
Oh, thank God.
Show me some evidence!
This should prove it!
Oh, that was crazy. Oh, wow. Okay.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh. I've got to be on one of them. What? Really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but I lost part of my HP. Yeah, on this one. Oh, that sucks. That's perfect. 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 I lost the heart on this one as well. Perfect. And I lost some heart on this one. Right. Oh, nice. Cool.
Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay.
Oh, man.
What?
Uh-oh, this time looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki is Mondo Uwada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he could kill someone.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why roll away? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the fast forward the text. Nah, I'm reading it. Anyways, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferior complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome this weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into the weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that on his own way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fate. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strongest, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I'm more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro's actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling to despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave it the way they are, so I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become stronger, I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when people say, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action, and so that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retain his mind and body, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he'd get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it'd be good to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to it.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he had made to Chihiro. Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker to the girls' one?
Indeed.
That's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made with Chihiro. But doesn't moving the body keep his secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would be arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately began to suspect his identity. So he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all of that to keep the secret he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trust each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I don't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing can be that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's must I repeat myself. To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you the embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate bike gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and the riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother named was Daya Owada. There you go. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the star-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one of the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang...
Let me take over the reading for you. You're not doing it right. Fam, it's...
Who's this? Wow. You can't even spell it right, so... No, after I finish this, I'm getting off anyway, so... But when Mondo started to think about how he would someday take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do will make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of other members of the gang, which is why...
Jordan, you see the snake, she was meant to play Overwatch.
I am actually going to turn... Okay, I'm going to turn it off, because you guys are just going to spam it. Okay, how do I turn it off? Disabled. Nice try. I gotta get stronger than Daya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of its amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed aside with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into an oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Oh... Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up, sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong.
Yeah.
Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough you pretended to be, it was just another weakling that could die in an instant. Or he was. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of an embarrassing secret. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked together would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would all have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with the kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, the fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me his secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would... You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. They can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Creak? Creak? Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all of that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong. I am strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him at the ground. Hey.
I killed Chihiro.
I killed Chihiro.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid the weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him so cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see. That last sounds like Stitch. Look at him, you see. You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free from his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. Just shut up. Go ahead, say it again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing. Wait, because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
Working that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Now I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
No. Oh man. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might go mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Parker's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of a game.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
Wait, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea I had seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, if it had been the end of it, how boring would it have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I decided to liven things up. You did all of that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing that genocide jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But
damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point, of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel the sharp eyes pissing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become a Blackened, I know now who I will watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
I'm up next. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean?
What the heck?
Okay, I'm gonna repeat.
Damn it!
Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
Oh, the noble son of the noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Tokami family, for which victory is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
Ooh,
up!
so cool. Just like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, the worst fear and despair kept multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our efforts, our friendship, it felt like it was amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of a despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
Who is he talking about?
But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. 16th? Wait, what? Oh, there's an extra person we don't know about.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Is the 16th student the one behind all this, maybe? And who are they talking to? Boy's life of despair. Proper. Oh man.
Wow, is that how many people are left? The shadow ones?
No, the shadow ones are the ones who died.
What the hell?
Crazy diamond present. Two of a kind. What's that? What's two of a kind? Two of a kind is finish chapter 2. Okay. Ugh.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Uh-oh. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. They'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisted donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasades. I can't remember what it is. Oh God of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathroom.
But
I'm super scared, but is someone there? The morning after the conclusion of a second-class trial, everyone met up in the dining hall just like always, and I expected to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but today count kind of sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up, and I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She says her stomach was hurting and she's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. which is exactly what makes me so worried. So it's just the seven of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's time like this where the committee chair needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Tucker hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look in his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. Must have been because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm more depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. This is the new hope we now have. What? To live here forever?
Well...
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, every need is seen too. Why are you so dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does these perversions. In which case, in our current situation, not Demon Angel Star Pretty Prodigy Princess?
Huh?
Huh?
Here we go!
Maggie, the drill shop owner. Oh, wow, he's just listing all the stuff. and but I mean, there's no duty here.
There is nothing to be
the
done.
The mastermind puts such base desires to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, since Tucker's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I officially set up to take the step. I'm officially stepping out to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right.
Well,
right?
I mean, since the class trial's over and all,
perhaps
there's a new place for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No other point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared!
What?
Ah, nobody called for you. What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in my cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I'm gonna destroy the stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would be at least 10%. Come on, you better back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Thank God they do the laughs, because I don't want to laugh. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Okay then. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. I think I'm gonna save it and then end it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it then end it. Yeah. Alright, that was fun. Class trial complete. I wish I did it a bit more perfectly and not rushed it, but you know, I kind of wish the truth bullet, not the truth bullet, the comic book thing, they made the images a bit more clear, so I didn't get that one mistake wrong. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys next time in the next live stream.